This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 4, Final Dish.
I was just gonna say Lenny has no real concept of money, so
So Gadbee is going to take all of the shiny diamonds. He's going to inspect them to make sure they're not quartz. But given that they were in a secret compartment, they're probably not quartz.
Oh no, they are definitely diamonds.
Mm-hmm. To the tune of how much?
Well, if I could actually roll today, I would tell you, but there are 32 of them. They are fine cut. They are fine cut diamonds. They're meant to be faceted within jewelry. You could probably get a price of 20 gold for each one. So this dude had just a lot of money as he was traveling with this chest. And yeah, anybody leaving this much money behind is totally dead.
Oh yeah, he done. So I look to the other two and say, "You don't want these, do you?"
Well, they're mill rocks, right?
They're diamonds.
That mean they go in the chest, and he holds the chest out.
It means that they are for jewelry. You don't wear jewelry, do you, Lenny?
Well, I don't really see the purpose of wearing jewelry.
Ordinance, what about you?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm not a jewelry guy.
So you wouldn't mind terribly if I were to take these?
Lenny's going to stare at Gadbee for a long moment and try and judge, I guess, his composure.
He's got that "I'm fucking tired" deadpan look on his face.
I mean, it would be an insight roll to see if you can get anything further than the surface of what's going on.
9.
Nope. No. I'm pretty sure Gadbee is a cooler customer than that.
Yeah. Lenny's just shrugs. Well, if they're not like these mill rocks, then I guess they're not much good to me.
We're still splitting the big ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And now we know if you guys make it out alive, you're gonna have a bunch of monies.
Yep. That's the kind of hitch in the plan, is getting out alive. But what we got? Okay, so all we got left is the owlbear.
Nope.
Fluff, right?
Nope.
No.
The alligator tear
mushrooms. Yeah, and the tender water lotus.
Yep.
Oh, we got. Okay, so we got. That's right. We dealt with the owlbear without killing them. That's right. We did.
Yep. And it's not like you're by a pond with giant leaves that may or may not be, lilies.
So, Lenny.
Yeah?
Do you remember when we were fighting and you... What did you call it? The colloquial term... Sky sneeze?
Lenny, Lenny starts, getting that expression like he's trying to think and remember.
How often can you do that?
How often can I sneeze? Well, I guess whenever, but I think it only happens about once a day. If I recall, that lightning might come out. but I don't really remember last time I used it. Like, I don't really remember fighting the trolls.
Ah, I see. I don't know much about alligators other than the fact that they live in water, but I do know what happens when a lightning strike hits a lake. You get a lot of dead fish.
Oh, that's a good way of fishing. Lenny runs over to the lake.
Ordinance runs behind.
Gadbee stays where he's at.
By the way, since we have all these lily pads around,
Uh-huh.
are these is this the lake that we need to be at for the Tinder Water Lotus?
Give me a nature check with advantage since you have pictures.
Do we?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got one with pictures.
21. This is definitely a good source for Tinder Lotus Root, actually. The large pads, there's even some lotus flowers still out and about. This definitely looks like if you dive underneath the water, there's a good possibility you'll get some good roots.
Lenny will think for a moment. Now, I know I can use it again if I sit for a short amount of time and not do much. But I'm going to try it now. Lenny wants to use lightning breath on the water itself to see what happens to like any fish or anything that's in the water.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So when you're out of rage, what does this look like? Like, do you have to have some kind of like startup or?
Like you see him like puff up his chest for a moment. He's like, "Oh wait, no, that's not how I do it. How do I do it? How do I?" He's like rubbing his temples, trying to think, remember. This would be so much better if I knew another dragonborn. Like he like holds his breath for a long moment. That doesn't work, and then he like finally like pulls a feather out of his pocket from his collection, and he uses it to tickle his own nose until finally the electricity starts building up in his throat, and his mouth opens, and you hear a loud "Achoo!" as lightning streaks across into the lake.
And you see the giant lightning ball just. I guess it wouldn't be smashed into the water, but it dances across the top of the water, and you just hear a whole bunch of sizzling, and that like smell of ozone mixed with warm water, and then one by one, little critters start floating toward the surface.
Lenny is going to start collecting them, like fish, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, there's like little fish, some frogs.
Ooh, that's edible. Ooh, that's also edible. Ooh, that's going to be delicious when it's cooked.
Oh yeah, like all these little guys that were there are all edible. Though the flower, the few lotus flowers that were in the pond kind of look a little sickly now, and yeah.
I send my unseen servant into the water. I don't think my unseen servant needs to actually breathe. So I'm going to send it into the water to collect the roots of these lotus roots.
Okay, cool.
Because that hope was that it would shock any alligators. No alligators up, so go get them. I'm not getting wet this early in the morning or at all. That's mucky pond water. Hell no.
Go, unseen servant. Yeah. So you guys see the freakiest thing of something invisible going into water, which means you have all the water displacement, but no body to actually like be seen.
Lenny watches this and he's like, I want to swing at something, but it's not there.
No. That's mine. He
Oh,
made your
okay.
breakfast.
Oh, what's his name?
He doesn't have one. He's a spell.
Oh, that's sad.
Spells have feelings too.
I'm gonna call him Daniel.
Please don't.
Good luck, Daniel.
But if you swing, he's going to die.
Oh. Okay.
He's
Lenny is
very,
going
very
to-
weak.
Lenny's going to take the frogs and the fish that he has gathered over to the fire, and he's going to sit for a minute, and he's going to cook them over the fire.
Okay.
Nice.
Gadbee looks at the frogs and goes, "That needs some butter and garlic sauce, and maybe that would actually work."
No, Lenny just roasts them for about 5 minutes, and then just starts eating them off the stick.
That swampy flavor.
Just like
I
George
made-
used to make them.
Gadbee's he made French toast and sausages and roasted nuts and a compote to go over top of the French toast, and he's just looking at these crispy blackened frogs that he's eating, and just some people have no taste. Some people just have no taste.
Oh no,
Okay.
Lenny ate that too.
Okay, I just imagine Lenny taking 2 pieces of French toast, putting a burnt fish in between, and just start numbing it.
Yeah, he's going to offer some of the cooked fish and frog to Gadbee and Ordinance too.
No, thank you.
Ordinance is going to take some, but I've just remembered that he doesn't actually need to eat. So I think it's just as a courtesy.
Okay, so if you do eat something though, what does it Cookie Monster out or something, or
Dude,
what goes on?
are you asking if he poops?
Yes, I am asking if he poops. This is important information now.
Yeah, I imagine there's kind of like an internal not composting machine, but it goes under the sink.
Garbage disposal?
Yeah, basically a disposal. It's just one of those that just kind of chews it all up, and there's a nice package for later.
God.
It's
not even biofuel.
I just can imagine every time Ordinance puts something in its mouth and swallows, there's just this rattling noise within his core.
Just don't put chicken bones down there. That's bad. That'll gum up the works.
Oh, definitely.
At
Depends
the
on
end,
how sharp the blades are.
there's a microwave ding at the end.
Oh no! So
Ordinance.
has my unseen servant dug up the Lotus Root?
How long does your unseen servant last?
An hour.
An hour. Okay, cool. You notice that it's not the strongest thing in the world, so it's trying its best underwater to pull out these roots, and you get maybe about 2 in an hour.
This is
All right.
slightly annoying.
So
I should have mentioned that the roots are pretty strong.
Well,
all right. So
I'm
I'm gonna jump in.
Careful of leeches. Yeah, Lenny's going to start walking into the water as well.
Yeah. Well, along with not needing to eat, I don't need to breathe. That whole Warforged thing apparently comes with a lot of perks.
Yeah.
So you go into the water. Lenny, do you have any special abilities with water breathing or anything like that?
As a blue dragonborn, I do not.
Okay. So, Lenny, you have the privilege of me looking up some rules about, suffocating and drowning. So I'll be
It's a minimum of
const-
30 rounds. It is really inefficient in combat, I'll tell you that much.
Your Constitution modifier is how many minutes you can be under.
yeah, that's kind of what I thought. And
Yeah.
what's your con modifier?
+4.
Plus, okay, 4 minutes. That's plenty of time. Both of you guys, since you're going to be underwater pulling up these roots, give me a athletics check or some kind of strength.
18.
18.
I got a 7. I'm not very athletic.
So, Ordinance, how do you underestimate this?
Jeez. Not having any grip on anything, I guess. I don't know. That seems like the best route. I think that he's just trying to swim and pull rather than finding some sort of base.
Yeah, so it's like you have to literally put your feet in the ground and pull, and you're just trying to swim and pull.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Lenny, you're doing A-okay. Like, you have plenty of practice doing this, so, you know, put your feet in the silt or the mud and pull up, and there you go. And, Lenny, roll me 1d12.
1d12.
Yeah, let's see how many you got.
8.
So yeah, you got 8 roots.
So that's 10 total?
Yes.
Cool.
And they're pretty big. They're not about 2 or 3 feet long, and they're about an inch wide. So they're, if you dried them up, you could probably use them as a club.
So you're saying these are fucking daikon roots, basically?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. All right.
As soon as Lenny and Ordinance get out of not going down any in it, he's going to start checking himself for leeches, and he's going to mention again to Ordinance he should probably check for leeches. They're these little black squiggly gushy things. You don't want to squeeze them though. That's bad. But they like sticking to you and trying to bite you. They drink your blood.
When they come out, I just press the digitation, the both of them, so they're not covered in awful swamp yuck.
And fortunately, with that sky sneeze that Lenny did into the water, there would be no leeches. They're probably all dead.
Yes, wreck the ecosystem.
Yup.
Congratulations, you killed hundreds and thousands of creatures with that sky sneeze. Hope you're proud of yourself, man.
I was worried about alligators, so there.
Yeah.
Lenny,
Yes.
we have one last thing on our list. You've been fantastic so far. Well done. Where do we find the Crocodile Tear Mushrooms?
Oh, only near the crocodile bogs.
Well, surely. And Gadbee gestures towards the pond.
Oh, no, this isn't the crocodile bog.
Well, where is that?
Lenny thinks for a moment. I was just back on the main road. We go all the way down to the end.
So we have to go back to the goblin camp. Yes?
Lenny thinks for a moment. Yes.
Wonderful. Do me a favor.
Yeah?
Those clothes that you found, may I have them? They're not for me, but may I have them?
Okay. Lenny, opens the chest that he left by the fire and, holds them out to him.
Gadbee puts it in the bag of holding. Do you not want to put that in the bag of holding so we can divvy it up later? Because that's a big chest.
Okay.
Just saying, you can carry it if you want to. I'm not bothered either way.
Like, not even listening anymore. Lenny walks over, grabs the bag of holding, opens it, and shoves it in.
Oh Jesus! It's on my hip! It's on my hip! God! Help!
Oh, while I'm in here, he
Ordinance!
goes
Ordinance,
all the way
help!
arm deep. I want some more snacks. You got any more in here?
Yes! Release my person!
Has Lenny picked up Gadbee by way of this bag?
I thought he grabbed the bag and pulled him by the hip.
Yeah.
Gadbee is calling out for Ordinance to help him.
No, Ordinance is laughing.
Fucking asshole.
Lenny's
Ordinance, help!
shoulder
Lenny!
deep into the bag, digging around. Oh,
I'm
Gabby,
sure,
you smell
yeah.
kind of nice.
Ugh!
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.